Think you know everything about Pennywise? Think again. In the next few minutes, we'll explore why this demonic clown remains the most terrifying horror villain of all time. We'll reveal his darkest moments, the hidden details of Stephen King's book, the most brutal attacks you've probably forgotten, and how he manipulates human fear in ways no other villain has. Prepare to discover why Pennywise is not just a monster, but a symbol of psychological terror, cosmic evil, and interdimensional horror. Stay until the end, because what you see will change the way you view this clown forever. Pennywise is not just your average horror villain. He is the embodiment of human fear in its purest form. Unlike conventional killers, monsters, or ghosts, he is a cosmic entity that has existed for thousands of years, born from the so-called Macroverse. He doesn't just prey on children. He observes them, studies their fears, and then attacks them in ways that amplify their terror with each passing second. Every laugh, every crooked smile, every disturbing prank is calculated to feed your hunger for fear. What makes Pennywise truly terrifying is his ability to take any form. He's not limited to a clown with makeup and balloons. He transforms into whatever you fear most. Giant spiders, aquatic monsters, grotesque figures that defy reality. He understands each child psychologically and adapts their form to create the perfect horror. This isn't just a cinematic trick. In Stephen King's books, these transformations are described in disturbing detail that makes it clear that no one can escape his manipulation. Another factor that keeps Pennywise at the top of the villains is the 27-year cycle. He awakens at regular intervals, spreading chaos and terror throughout Derry, while the entire town seems oblivious or indifferent to the tragedies. Adults ignore horrific crimes, children disappear, and evil takes hold as if it were part of the routine. This cycle creates a sense of inevitability. Pennywise isn't just deadly, he's practically invincible, and with each return he grows stronger, feeding on decades of accumulated fear. Pennywise's deaths are so disturbing, they transcend physical horror. It's not just violence. He destroys his victims' psyches and hopes before killing them. He manipulates emotions, amplifies trauma, and exploits their worst fears. Adrian Mellon, Patrick Hockstetter, George Denbrough, and countless others weren't just killed, they were mentally destroyed before their end. Stephen King describes every detail with an almost clinical coldness, and it's this combination of intelligence, malice, and cosmic power that makes him unique. Furthermore, Pennywise is terrifying because he's unpredictable. He doesn't follow human rules, he lacks empathy, and each appearance is a complete threat to the sanity of those who encounter him. In the books, there are scenes of silent disappearances, psychological manipulations, and attacks never depicted in the films, leaving the reader with a constant feeling of latent dread. He doesn't just kill, he transforms the city itself into a field of horror. But perhaps most frightening is what Pennywise represents: universal fear. He is proof that terror is not just physical, but mental and emotional. He shows how trauma, bullying, prejudice, and indifference can be exploited by forces human beings don't understand. Derry is a reflection of the real world, and Pennywise is the perfect metaphor for the evil that thrives where humanity fails to protect the innocent. He is the villain who cannot be defeated by physical courage alone. One must face one's inner fears, confront trauma, and have the emotional strength to survive. Even decades after his creation, Pennywise remains relevant. He inspires films, series, games, and pop culture. His presence is a reminder that true horror lies not in the creatures we see, but in the ones we feel. He's the villain who lingers in our minds, even after the final credits roll. And above all, he shows us that fear is not just a reflection of what's in front of us. It's something we carry within us, ready to be exploited by any monster intelligent enough to understand it. So, why is Pennywise still the most terrifying villain of all time? Because he combines physical, psychological, and cosmic horror. He manipulates fear in a unique way. He's practically invincible. And he represents something we all carry within: our worst fears. He's not just a character. He's a force of universal terror, capable of frightening us regardless of time or generation. These are the reasons why Pennywise is the most terrifying horror villain of all time. If you enjoy horror stories, psychological mysteries, and truly frightening villains, this video is for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment telling us which aspect of Pennywise scares you the most, and share it with your friends to spread the fear. After all, fear is much more intense when shared.